Hi, everyone, and welcome to Stitchin Mommas episode 12, and we're back a year later. It's taken us a while.
It's been a crazy, crazy year,
Yes.
especially for you.
Yeah, new house. This is the first time anyone's seen it. It's mostly messy because I've started a new adventure, and I actually haven't done much since I've moved. I haven't hung any paintings on the wall or anything or painted, so this is about it. But you can see real quick my messy house. This way. My kitchen and the boy watching YouTube. But yeah, that's about it. So a lot has happened in a year, and we're going to show you what we've been working on recently, and move this back to me. And things we've acquired recently. Like, we just went to Yarn Fest.
Again.
Yes. This time together.
Yes.
We had met, like, right after we both had went to Yarn Fest.
No, right before.
Before we went to
Last
Yarn
year,
Fest.
yes. Yes, because I think that was kind of like the thing that we're like, oh, we could so be friends because we're both like, we're going to Yarn Fest. Oh my gosh.
So, do you want to go first?
Sure. Do you want to do Yarn Fest stuff first?
Yes.
Okay.
Before I lose it again.
So I had gotten quite a few yarns. I already made some with two of my favorites. This pretty blue and gray is one of the yarns I got there, or two of the yarns I got there. And then, of course, we had to go to Western Sky Knits. And I love this one. It is my absolute favorite, and it's called Zombie Garden. And this one, it does not have a name on it, unfortunately, but it's really super pretty. Pinks and blacks.
Kind of reminds me of like a, what's the word? Highlighty grunge type thing.
Yes.
With all the neons.
Yeah. And so last year at this time when we did our first episode, I barely knew how to knit. I was like crocheting more than anything else because that was the only thing I could really do. And you kept encouraging me all year long to keep trying, and oh, it's so easy, it's so easy. And I'm like, how easy is easy though? I mean, come on, you know? So after like this last year, she's turned me into a knitting machine or monster, whichever way you want to go.
Yeah.
So I finally, this took months to finally do, but I did it. It's a sock, if you can't tell. It's the Harmony Everyday Sock.
Yep.
With a magic loop toe up and fish lips kiss heel. And God, how many months did it take me? Because I started
we started
kept
together.
Messing up. It was probably July or August maybe. And I kept messing up.
Oh yeah, the first time before I was like, let's do it together.
Yeah. I kept messing up and I ended up having to tear them apart like 5 or 6 times. And then when we started doing it together, that was the magic.
That's why it's called magic.
Finally made a sock. So excited. And I've learned how to do cables in the last year.
Cables are so much fun.
Oh yeah. I'm addicted now. And then I'm currently working on, well, this is one, I have a lot of projects going on. Another sock, another hat, a shirt, and this one is a 10 knit stitch blanket. I got to go get more yarn for it though. This is the front of it. And this is the back, and you only do 10 stitches at a time, and then the corners are short rows to make the corner.
I hate short rows right now.
I love them.
I wouldn't mind it so much if it wasn't so much that one shawl I did for my grandma.
Yeah.
Which I should ask her for a picture of that shawl. Since the last time I've started spinning, I like bought a spinning wheel right before we moved, in the middle of moving, and it was crazy. But I knit a shawl for my grandma made from my own hand spun and part Sweet Georgia yarn, and I gave it to her for Christmas. But I didn't take a picture of it before I sent it off. I'm like, just here. I like finished it in the car the night before Christmas and like gave it to her the next day. In true Shyla fashion. So
that is where you do finish a lot of your shawls though.
Yeah, in the car.
We finished a shawl on our way back from the yarn the Fiber Fair in Scottsbluff?
I did. It's in the bedroom. It's the 3-color cashmere shawl. I was like doing the bind off, and the bind off took forever, and I don't think I finished it in time, but I was hoping. I liked it. I had learned over Easter break that I get my procrastination from my family. My dad's house is still halfway done, and so is my uncle's house. So it's like, that's where I get it from. Anyways, let's move on to my Yarn Fest acquisitions. Let's see. Is this the only two?
Is it the only two from?
I think so.
Okay.
I thought I got 3. I got 2 things from Western Sky, and this one is Quasar. And I'm like a sci-fi nerd, so I couldn't pass up anything from like space dealings with. And then this one is Morning Rose, and I got these 3 colors. Well, I got these 2 colors in the hopes I would do a shawl with it. And this one is from Sun Valley Fibers, and they had so many pretty colors. This one's Ocean. And it's showing up blue, but I was testing out my new light box that I got for my new adventure, and it actually captured this color.
Yes.
But then I did, what is it called? The fiber swap thing. What is it called? Everyone's doing it right now.
Yeah.
Where you get a partner and you do the fiber something, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't think of either.
The name of it.
I got this one, and my son has ripped up the tag, so I don't know how much is in it, but I could probably look it up online. I got this from a fiber swap, and it's sparkly gray, and it's mothy and squid, I believe. And I got a whole bunch from that person. It's like rainbow colors, but I think I'm going to use a sparkly gray and these 3 in this shawl.
That'll be pretty.
I don't remember the name, so I'll put it at the bottom when I'm editing. But Yarn Fest was so much fun.
It was.
It was hard not to walk away with all the things. And then I got some fiber. And the plan was to pair this with, because I'm in a spinning group local here in town, and the group is doing a challenge for the fair this year. So you have to spin the sari silk, and I was going to pair it with this, but then it's too much pink. Let me get some. I don't think you can really see it if I pair the 2 together.
That is a lot of pink.
So I think I might like do Meadowlark Yarns has a grayish blue color that I think I might pair with this.
That'd be pretty.
So, and then I got this.
I forgot to bring mine.
You can actually download the book.
Really?
Digitally, so.
That's cool.
Instead of like, because when I'm knitting with patterns, I like ruin the books and magazines. But there's quite a few in here that everyone knows this book. But I really like this sweater.
That's pretty.
I love the pink in it. I might do something similar. Knowing me, I'd probably do like a teal or something, or blue, because I like blues a lot. But I couldn't pass it up. And I also got a little box too. It's on my TV, but yeah. So, what I'm working on. I finished this. I started this last year. No one's seen this yet, but it's huge. If you follow me on Instagram, oh yeah, you guys can follow it on Instagram. I'll put the names on the bottom. But yeah, it's huge. I used 2 packs of the Sweet Georgia Tough Love Sock gradient kits that they had at the Meadowlark Yarns, and I only used the second pack just a tiny bit, like for 2 rows. That's how much I only needed. And it was driving me crazy, so I just got 2 packs of each color. And I have enough left over. I could probably do like 2 on the Spice Market shawls, or there's another one that's, I can't remember. It's very similar, but yeah. My plan was to finish this in time for Yarn Fest, but since I'm like super creative, I'm like writing a book at the same time, so I didn't get it done in time. So, but yeah, I haven't figured out how to wear this yet either because it's so big.
Well, maybe you could like wrap it and stitch it together and turn it into a dress.
Yeah. For now, it's just probably just gonna sit on
Yeah.
my shoulders until
So
I
pretty.
find
I
a way
love it.
to wear it. I need like a shawl pin
Mhm.
next time we go.
Just wrap it around a few times.
I'll have to look for that when we do a yarn crawl this year.
Yes.
Yeah, we did a yarn crawl together too last year.
Yes, we did a lot of yarn stuff together last year.
We one day we took all the kids with us. I fit 5 kids in my van, stuffed in there, and we went to Fort Collins. I think just Fort Collins that day, and it was crazy.
And we hit up 4 or 5. 5.
Was it 5? I don't know. It was last year.
4.
It was at least 4 or 5.
Yeah, in 2 hours.
Yeah, because I was trying to get back here to Cheyenne for a speech appointment. And I'd end up missing it anyways. I'm like, oh my goodness.
It was insanity, but we did it.
Yes, we did. I also, for Christmas, I knit all my sisters and mom socks. So I don't have pictures of all of them, but if you follow me on Instagram, you can probably saw most of them. This one's for my daughter. I haven't worked on it in a week because I need to put it in her foot and see when I need to start the heel. But it's the Hermione's pattern with the white heel. And my lovely Star Wars bag that I got at the Denver Museum when they were doing the Star Wars exhibit, which I think is still going on, isn't it? Maybe it just ended.
It might have just ended.
We went.
I'm still bummed I didn't get into it.
Yeah, it was busy when we went. I don't like crowds, so I was like, can we just go? Like, my husband got all of the pictures, and I was just like, can we just like move on through? It was so crowded. And there was one kid that was touching the lights with one of the displays. I'm like, can you stop? I'm like, this is not okay. I'm like, where are your parents? Oh, shoot. Mess with that. And so Carissa and me, I don't know if anyone else is participating on this, are doing an epic lace kind of together. I don't know if she started hers yet. I was supposed to start mine on Easter, but then I decided to bring wood needles with me, and wood needles and lace don't really mix. But I am doing the, let me look real quick. It's on my Instagram. Something wrap. You think I'd be more prepared. Next time I should write notes. It's right here. It is the Mantilla stole. But this is only 2 repeats of the lace.
Jeez.
And the idea is for you to do the repeats like 13 times, and then you knit on each side of it, like even the top right here, to make it bigger. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I've already ripped it out at least, when I first started, at least 20 times. And then I was working on it a couple days ago, and I was watching TV, and I wasn't paying attention to the chart, because of course it has charts on it, and I had to rip back a couple times. I'm like, my stitch count is off, and I counted, and I'm like, I have 1 extra stitch. I had to do like 2 knit togethers when I was supposed to.
Oh, man.
But lucky you can't really tell because it's so lacy. And
huge.
It is.
Did you just do a regular cast on for that?
I did a, what did I do? Where you like flip it over and do it? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I don't have my pattern with me. I can't remember what the cast on is called, but you just do it with your fingers instead of like knitting it.
Oh, so it's really super loose.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it is. It wasn't how I usually do it, because I usually do a tubular cast on when I'm doing stuff.
So is it like a long tail kind of?
Almost. Yeah, it's very similar to the long tail. I can't think of it because I haven't worked on it in a couple of days. And right now I'm working on a blanket that I was supposed to make a year ago. I started right after Yarn Fest because I was like, oh, I got all the yarn for it. You know, at Yarn Fest, I'll knit this up real quick. And I'm like, I didn't finish it. So this is supposed to be for my sister's baby. He's now a year old. His like birthday was in March, or was it like February? See, I don't even know. This is what happens when they don't live near me. But yeah, I'm making the bounce blanket in gradient blues. And one of my friends is working on it too right now. And like, she followed the directions and did the, what's it called? It's not stockinette, it's something else. Where you basically have the bumps on the other side.
Garter?
Is it garter? It's probably garter. I don't know.
I don't know.
And apparently, I probably made the decision last year not to do that because I didn't like the look of it. And I thought, I was like, crap. It's like, I didn't follow the directions at all, which is totally me. I don't follow directions. But yeah, basically, I just did the regular stockinette. That's me. But because I have so much yarn left over, I think I got like 6 or 7 colors. And there's so much of the colors left over for when you do the baby size, the crib size. I made a couch blanket size. And mine's much like, it's huge. It'd probably fit on my bed. It's so big.
That's awesome.
But in my notes, I think I put on Raverly the notes of how many I cast on for this size. It's like 200 and something stitches. And then I decided, I was like, oh, I should make, because one of my husband's friends just had a baby. I was like, oh, I'm going to make them one. So I was like, I'm going to have to go get pinks and stuff. So I was like, I should totally add pink to this blanket. So my thought process with this, I'm going to pick up the stitches right here and add the pink and purple down here. So it'd be like true rainbow color.
That'll be awesome.
So I'm going to have a rainbow blanket at the end of it. But yeah, this one takes me, just to do one color on this blanket, takes me at least an hour.
Oh my gosh.
So I was working on it at knit night, but I was talking and knitting, so it took me like 2 hours to get done with the white color. But yeah, it takes me forever, so I don't work on it very often. Hold on. Sorry. In our new neighborhood, my kids are friends with everyone, so a lot of kids come over to my house wondering where they are at. So I think those are the 3 projects I'm currently working on actively.
Hat there.
Oh yeah, hat that I finished. This hat I made last year.
Right before Christmas.
Yeah, it was right before Christmas. I made it with my own hand spun. So I did white. Can't remember what the white color is called, and the Cascade something. I know it's the Cascade roving. And then I did the other color in the boreal. And then I just 2-plied it, and that's how it turned out. And I had enough left over to do gloves, which are in the bedroom. And I ran out like maybe an inch before I was supposed to cast off, and then I didn't have the thumb done. So I bought extra white. I haven't done it yet. And then I'm waiting for Carissa to get in some more boreal colors so I can finish the other one. But I'm hoping, since I've started this, my spinning has gotten much thinner. Like, this is worsted, little heavier than that. But I made this hat with, I can't remember the pattern name. I will put it on the bottom when I edit. I should write notes next time. But yes, this is my favorite hat. And probably a few of my family members will be getting that this year for Christmas.
Didn't you make the kids' hats with that pattern? Was it that same pattern?
No. I made the kids' hats for Christmas, and I used the Lusk. It's like Luusk pattern, and it's basically knitting and then purling and knitting and purling until the end. But it's like, this hat is super big.
I love it.
And
I
then
love big hats.
Yeah, it's like a beanie. And then when I don't feel like wearing a beanie, I like fold it, and then it's like more fitted and less beanie type. Like when it's extra cold in here in Wyoming, and it just snowed yesterday. And then yeah, I was like, oh, it's not gonna snow. It was like, 60 degrees the day before. And then I was at the library, and I left early because I was like, oh, it's raining. I'm gonna go. And then like woke up to snow, and I'm like, really? I'm like, they're actually right when they were telling the weather. I'm like, they are never right because I'm like, it's really warm out. It's never gonna stick. But it apparently got cold enough the night before. It just like was covered.
And then it turned to rain again last night.
Did it?
All over by our house, it was raining.
I don't think it really did much over here, but I canceled because my girls now have Minecraft Club. So I canceled Minecraft Club because my brakes are going out in my van right now. I forgot to tell you that. So I was like, I am not going anywhere. And then the girls went to go sleep over at a friend's house, and by like 6 o'clock, it mostly melted. And I was like, what is this? What's going on? It was like 50 degrees out, or no, it was 40 degrees when I was at the house.
It was weird.
It was really warm, and I'm like bundled up. I've got like a sweater on. Oh yeah, I made leggings.
Oh yeah,
I made leggings, and I was like, I wore them over my leggings. I made leggings, and I was wearing leggings. Knitted socks. I had a hat on. I'm like all bundled up, and I'm like, God, it's not even cold outside. That was weird.
Next winter, if it finally gets cold, you'll definitely be prepared. I'm getting there.
It's taking me a while. You don't even want to see the stuff I'm not currently working on. I've got like a sweater. I've got 2 pairs of gloves. Like I started on one for my husband, which I should show you the hat I made him, which is pretty awesome. And I like did fingerless gloves, and then I added the thing over to them. I haven't finished that yet. I still have 1 glove I need to finish. The gloves I'm working on, I have at least 2 pairs of socks. I have a sweater. A lacy, what is it, Wolf River and bulky. I only started on the band on that, like the bottom. I haven't done
Oh, is that for the knit along?
Yeah, we were supposed to do a sweater along thing. I'm not very good at knit alongs. I'm not very good at keeping up with stuff that's happening right now because I'm like, I don't know, busy with other stuff.
Yeah, life happens.
I know.
You've got a lot going on though. Because are you almost done with your book, or did you finish that last one?
I'm like a chapter and a half. I'm guessing I'm a chapter and a half away from this book that I really want to finish. I've been writing it since high school. I have restarted it at least 4 times. So I was like, last November, I was like, good idea, let's finish this book. And then I never finished it. And then the Camp Nano's happening right now. And I was like, I'm like, the month before Camp Nano happens, because it happens all this month in April. I'm like, I'm totally going to get this book done. Haven't even finished. I'm supposed to be editing this whole month. And I'm like, I'm kind of not really working on it, but I keep putting a couple hours in every time I log in. So I'm like, I'm technically working on it. I'm just not editing. So I'm just doing writing. But anyways. I am working on spinning because I was going to show you. This is the stuff. I broke it up in little, I don't even know how much this is, little bits, and spinning it. And it's pretty thin. I'm trying to get as thin as I can, but it's very frustrating to work with. But I really enjoy it. Oh yeah, there's pieces of wood in it. I try to pick them out as I go. But I still have, where's my bag? We'll be more prepared now.
To do.
Yeah, I still have a ton. And I'm spinning it thin, and then I'm going to apply, like I still have 4 of these left, and I haven't worked on it in a couple weeks. I just dropped a tiny bit. So yeah, this is all I have left. And I think this is like a 4-ounce braid. And I broke it up.
So pretty. I love that stuff. I love the colors.
Yeah. See, when I jumped into spinning, I didn't think I was gonna just be fun with it and do it almost every day. Not really. It's like maybe once a week.
There for a while though, you were doing it all the time. It seems like.
Moving was very stressful. We almost didn't move at all, and I'm glad we got out of that house. I miss the house. I miss my big backyard because I don't have a backyard at all with this house. It's slightly smaller than our old house. No backyard. The neighborhood is nicer, but like it's newer. New house, yay. But I lost my backyard. That was like one of the requirements when we were house searching. I didn't get that, but whatever. But my kids have tons of friends in this neighborhood, so it's nice. My husband also has a friend who has a 3D printer and printed me a 3D spool. And it looks just like the, it's actually,
Just a tiny bit.
yeah, it's a tiny bit longer than the other one. And it looks like it'll work, except for there's no hole in the middle. Like, there's a bar that goes through this because I have a shacked ladybug. And so the space button on my computer, like, stops the video. So, whatever. But yeah, so there's a hole in this one and no hole in this one. So he's going to have to, like, drill a hole in it. I don't know. We'll see if it works. But if he can get this printed correctly next time, I can have extra spools, which I need because all of mine are taken up. Like, I still have fiber sitting on it from yarn crawl that I haven't taken off yet because I want to get another braid. It's that one we got in Longmont.
Was it that neon?
No,
or the cotton candy looking?
No, it's fragiluous fibers, and it's like light blue and pinks and ocean colors. I think it's like Persephone, not Persephone. No, it's not Persephone. I don't remember the color. I'll show it next time. But my spinning, I've been doing it a year now, I think. I'll have to look. And so my spinning has gotten much thinner. This is probably light fingering weight. And this is from LCB in her highlighter colorway.
I love that one so much.
It smells
so
good.
Pretty.
I was gonna do a shawl with it. I think I found hair. I think I found the pattern that I want to use with this. And but we'll see when it comes to it. I can't remember how many yards I have. I think I have it written on my Instagram. So I'll look on my Instagram and put it on the bottom how many yards of this. I think it's like over 600 yards, which is a lot. If I had plied it up, it probably would definitely been half of this. But I liked it. I wanted to keep the colors like separated because if I would have applied it, it would have gotten kind of. Because I didn't. Some people will like fractal spin it and then match the colors as they're spinning it or applying it, which I haven't done yet. So I was like, I'm just going to keep it single plied.
I like the colors like that. They're so pretty.
I overspun it, and this is, I think it's Polworth wool, just straight Polworth. And sorry, I have gnats in my house. So I over applied it, so it's really springy in some bits. So Polworth is, you don't really need to put much spin in it. I guess that's what the technical thing is for it. Also, leaving this for last, I have started to, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I basically started my own business. I'm going to be dyeing yarn. And the plan was to do this last year, but then my husband shot me down. So I've been waiting, and I've been bugging him for months about it. Months. So he's actually pretty excited now that he like sees it all and sees of the stuff I've been doing. So I've been dyeing every day. I didn't do much yesterday because I got busy with kids. So here's what I've dyed so far. And the name is Wild Woolery. And Heather's going to be helping me. She knows a lot more people when it comes to like craft shows and stuff. And I don't. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I don't do much besides knit. But here's one of the colorways that I did. It's like, this one was inspired by, it's got Sorry Silk on it, wildflowers. But some of the colors bled with the other, so it turned some of it green. But I really liked how it turned out. And
it's like a meadow.
Yeah. I might call some like meadow wildflowers or something. I had it all nice, and I took pictures of it yesterday, so I'll pop in some pictures at the end. But this is it before it's reskeined. Same color.
Love it.
I dyed these two at the same time. This was my second attempt. My first attempt, I did this one, and it's much darker, and I was in a hurry when I was dyeing, and the colors got they moved around more, so they like mixing with each other, but it's the same colors as this one. You can tell this one is lighter, but I put blues in it and this like
Purple and pink.
yeah, and like a wheat colored kind of thing. This is a pretty color. It's like a turquoise, and like when it like spreads out in the water, it lightens up. I'm gonna do some solid colors today, but I'm hoping to be ready by next Friday. There's a craft show coming up. I don't know if I'll be ready. But this is the one I did last night. And I was like, oh, my grandpa's a farmer. I should do one that's inspired by wheat fields. And then I put blue in it. And I should know, blue, and then it turned orange. And I'm like, it's Bronco colors. But Justin's like, no. My husband's like, no, it's not a bright enough orange for it to be that. So I haven't reskeined it yet because it's just got done drying. But that's the color. And it'll be interesting to see how it comes out when it's reskeined.
Mm-hmm.
But I really, really like this blue right here.
I love that
So
blue.
I'm just gonna do some solid colors today because this is these all have been in the sock base, and I got an MCN base, which is merino cashmere nylon, which is my favorite type of fiber yarn.
Isn't
whatever.
that the same?
I know this one might be.
Yep, merino cashmere nylon.
They call it MCN.
So soft.
No, this one's merino and silk. One of these I thought I picked up was an MCN. Yep, this one. The one from Sun Valley, which is a green. It's like a greenish color.
Mm-hmm.
And it's showing up blue, but it's not. But it's not. So yeah, did I say the name? What is the business?
Yeah, the business name, Wild Woolery.
Wild Woolery. There's a Facebook page, and there is an Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram. I finally had to re-download Facebook on my phone because I haven't had it in like over a year. Because every time I tried to link an Instagram picture on Facebook, it had me re-sign in and then reauthorize Instagram. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it back on my phone, which was a bad idea because I've been wasting time on Facebook again, which is why I didn't want it. But I hate that they had to link the two to get them to like speak.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both like Facebook companies now, so which is super lame.
It is. That explains why they started doing some of the same similar stuff that Facebook has.
Yes, like the ads. Have you seen ads
Yes.
in yours? I report them because I don't like the ads. If I could pay just to have the app and no ads, I'd probably pay for it. So I've got, you can see behind me, 2 boxes. I'm still waiting on one. They all shipped at the same time, but I only got 2 boxes in. So I was like, oh, look at these 3 big boxes I've got on my yarn. No, it was just 2. And then it was a huge pan. I got 2 huge pans. They're bigger than my stove. Like they won't even fit in. They're so big.
Jeez.
And I was like, the idea is for me to eventually have a room to do the dyeing in, but right now I'm just doing my kitchen when the kids are asleep. So I got everything on Thursday. Is that what? I think Thursday.
So
So
Wednesday or Thursday.
what's that?
I said it was either Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe it was Thursday.
I think it was Thursday. I think I dyed that night. Yeah, because it was right before I was leaving, or for library day. So I was super excited about that. And then like it came when I was in the shower, and Olivia's like, "We got so many boxes." I'm like, "Did you open the door?" Because she's homeschooled, so she's like, she does her schoolwork, and then she hangs out on the computer. So she's like, she's like, "The mailman came." I'm like, "Was it a guy in a brown suit or white?" And she's like, "It was brown." I was like, "Okay, that's probably my yarn." I was like, it's weird because not all of it shipped or not all of it arrived at the same time, which is weird to me. But I got sock base. I got an MCN base. I think I for sure got worsted because I like worsted for sweaters, but I might have to wait to get more worsted till the fall. But got worsted weight. I got some sock blanks.
Sweet.
Sock blanks. I kind of want to say I got silk too. I don't remember because I got so much. I got so much that I got an email from the people that ordered it from. They're like, "We want to make sure you really ordered this much yarn." I'm like, "Yeah, that's real. I really did order that much yarn because when I jump into something, I like jump full in. I just want to get it all over with and do it all at once." So, hoping by Friday to have it, most of it dyed, and then when is that craft show? Is it the 5th?
I think it might be. I don't remember.
I may or may not be ready for that, but if not, all of it will be online on the Etsy store. I did get a what's it called? Like a web address. Like you can go to wildwoolry.com and it'll send you to the Etsy store. So it just transfers right over. So yeah, I mean I got everything. I'm still waiting on. Besides the yarn, I'm waiting on a mask, which I can buy locally, I guess. But I was like, just buy it all online. I'm like, I got a ton of Amazon boxes on Friday, so I was like, look at all these Amazon boxes, and the kids made a big giant box for it. It was crazy. But yeah, so keep an eye out for this to be popping up online. I'll put some official photos on today. I had to edit some of the photos online. It's really washing it out. But yeah, solid colors today. Super excited. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.